but they do need to at least split 1-1 on their next 2 games. There's the team comps on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. If you think the Copenhagen Wolves will avoid 10th place, or at least keep their hopes alive, hit us up on Twitter, #CW.
Reed seeing the Gragas, however, they aren't really going to be able to answer this from the side of Roccat, so just the slight error from Jankos showing without really getting anything too much leads to the first Dragon.
Yeah. Have now built up that CS lead once more.
Yeah, going back to that Leandri's Tormentors, actually, mid lane is where the action is.
Soren is in so much trouble. The body slam connects, and he just gets ping-ponged under that.
A little bit of gold will have the source with boots in about a minute or so. Should be just in time for Dragon, but Cass is blasted back.
And Jankos is going to do it again. No, Fate's call! That's going to save Cass's life. Soren's decided to engage on Steve. Steve starts to overheat. Here comes Nuketag. He's actually going to knock Soren onto the back. The blade surge to minions. One more order shall be given. Nuketag trades 1 for 1.
In the bottom is completed constantly. These spears are really starting to hurt Roccat. You're going to have to run unless the team can get there in time. So, teleport available.
Headbutt pulverize went down from Vander. Teleports come in from behind. Here comes Steve. That's a good equalizer. Stand United will bring Lenny into the fight. Lenny's going to find the taunt, but it's a flash away from Steve to avoid it. Nuketag is going to shuffle over the wall. Vander's looking for a pulverize. He'll back away before he can find it. Everything in the kitchen sink is thrown in for naught.
Oh, well, they got a lot of summoners from the Copenhagen Wolves at that point, but Soren is playing the split push game down in the bottom side of the map as well. Look at top side. Again, Jankos is looking to continue this. Still has his ultimate available.
Jankos gets taunted, he gets rooted. Vander and Rolls are trying to get in. That explosive cast will be defensive for now. Tower was secured, you can see it on the bottom. Shook, he's jumped in. The Runeglaive plus auto attacks will secure the second kill for the Wolves. They've jumped onto Vander, and his will is broken. 2 for 0 up top.
The Copenhagen Wolves.
Actually, nobody on the Roccat side can take him one-on-one at the moment. There's no armor to speak of. And Copenhagen Wolves, 2 dragons.
Lose the ability to really push that lane back out. Here's the Dragon Stack. This is gone before Roccat can even respond to this.
Well, Dragon number 3.
They go for mid-tower instead, though. Look at this. Nuketag is pushing and has the Sun Disc up. It's the damage that Azir is already doing right now, and the teleport coming in behind from Lenny, though.
So Lenny needs to get the taunt. He's also got to get through the Sun Disc. That's a 2-man taunt. He gets headbutted away. Emperor's will divide Lenny under the tower. The Flame Splitter is chunking down Soren, and that Sun Disc doing a lot of work.
Shook needs to hit some spears here if they want to fight this.
This could come to a 50-50 smite fight. Shook has it available. Jankos has it available. It's secured by Roccat. Dragon.
From the way that the teams are playing passively, Roccat choose not to take this fight.
Wow.
Iron clear themselves now with this Azir, with the damage that Rumble is going to have. So now Soren blasted in.
Jankos knocks Soren closer. Baron
Shook got it!
Stolen! Shook steals the Baron as well as Dragon number 4. Dentist throws his hands up in the air. Steve and the rest of Roccat say they don't care. 5 on 4. Right, teleport back from Steve to defend the inhibitor. The rest of Roccat, they're pushing. This will be a 4 on 3.
Lenny's pushing bottom lane at the same time. He cancelled it.
Oh, the tower was killed.
Inhibitor.
So, there's so many minions here. Roccat onto the tower. This is 5 versus 3. They might be trading inhib for inhib. Just as we were saying how passive the game is, it has been blown wide open.
Who commits the hardest here? Roccat are backing off already. Lenny has not backed off. He's pushing a big barren stack of waves. Copenhagen Wolves can use the spears to prevent the backs here coming from Roccat. Not enough people can get back to stop Lenny at this point. They've got 1 Nexus turret already. Lenny is pushing for his second. The Wolves, all they've got to do is stop the recall.
Lenny is onto the next Nexus turret. Take a look at the Wolves. They're interrupting the recalls. Nuketag is trying to get back. He may be able to finish his cooldown. Lenny has got Baron empowered minions. The Copenhagen Wolves are on the brink of being eliminated from the LCS, and they may be picking up the win that keeps them alive. Lenny, can you do it? He's still on the Nexus. He's hammering it away. Nuketag and Vander able to run all the way back. The Shurima shuffle. Copenhagen Wolves keep their hopes alive.
With this game, will it be at Giants, at LOL Esports, #GIA win or #UOL win? Why don't you guys hop online and let us know as we get ready to load up onto the Rift between these two teams. Big playoff stuff on the line, and we're about to load up onto the Rift.
does shine to an extent for Unicorns.
Going to look for Power of Evil, although
denied.
Scat of the Weak flashes.
Oh!
Ignite's burning, and that's a quick first blood for Power of Evil.
Sooner. Now they don't have to. Don't move.
Don't move. Can't sense you if you don't move. In comes Frederick into the trap, but he gets the knockup anyways. However, I think he was quite surprised by that. Werlip comes in, looks for Hylissing, might be able to finish him off, but a flash from the Annie, hiding in the brush. Godfred's there, so is Chachi. Hilly's gonna go down, they go too deep. There is an answering kill, however, onto Frederick. Now Unicorns.
He's reaping the benefits of this, as we see level 6 on the top lane. They're trading these starts evenly.
Yeah, Unicorn's going
Double stun.
Oh, they are going to look for Werlip. He did get the Counter-Strike offer. He's going to. There he goes. Goes in. Looks like it's Gilius who's the going low. Chachi's taking the tower shots. Frederick, Gilius, and Werlip both traded their lives.
Somebody else, perhaps. Chachi did do a good job of tanking the tower range at max range, but Werlip, he's catching up.
Got the Counter-Strike. They got the Rek'Sai around the side, and that's a quick pickup for Godfred now, securing that kill with one more auto attack. Hook gonna connect on Vardex after he already uses his escape. No flash available. He knows he's gone. Can he get the kill? No. He's going down to Werlip. About how they've had some of these shot calling issues in the past. Maybe they're working together now, but you've got to have a little bit of stealth here.
Oh.
Chachi is going to be able to dodge this hook. Werlip is pushed back by the Arcane Smash, but it looks like it may be a matter of time. Gilius coming to the rescue. In comes the Jax, gets the Leap Strike off the barrel to zone. Got the slowdown. Werlip still waiting for the time to Leap Strike in. Gilius will body slam him, but Godfred gets the Ignite and the auto, and Frederick Bray seeks him out, and now Gilius all by himself will be taking down. Another kill over to Werlip.
Panic flash by Chachi. He was Frederick. So the bold.
Zoom right across the river. Werlip just running straight into all the members of the Unicorns. Gonna get blown up before he can do a thing. Teleport comes in for Chachi. Big barrel. Gonna stun him against the wall for it. Yeah, it is a little curious that he decides to hug the rest of his team. Now Frederick goes in. They get on the hunt. Werlip Leap Strikes, but he can't quite find the target he's looking for. Power of Evil, however, is gonna be found, and Audrey will pick him up quickly.
Now, good side lane. Minion wave control from Giants. They say they sent in the top wave to force Chachi to deal with it, but then bot wave was coming in and Vardex wanted that farm. Giants, they wanted everything. They wanted to defend both side lanes.
To pop the blue trinket. In comes Frederick looking for the steal. Can El Bandito do it? He's gonna get chunked, and he can't even make it out alive.
See, I don't like that play. They have so many security blankets to face check. Lantern on the hunt. And they just wait, they bide their time because Werlip's getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, Timbers, it's on to Godfred. They've got a little damage, not as much as they might have liked. The box is down. Unicorns are actually inside of the choke point. Frederick, he's going to get blown up, however, but Unicorns are a little bit battered and bruised at the moment. Chachi trying to front the line as Pepinero is forced back away from this. It is a 1-for-none, but man, it looks like it could be more. Gilius, Leap Strike onto him. Werlip will find the pickoff. It's a 1-for-1. Junglers down on both sides.
Lose the fight 4v5.
With that, Dragon's on, set half health. They've
go to the jungle.
Gragas on the line. Won't be going for him. Werlip, however, is caught between a few Unicorns right here. Tries to get the jump, but he's denied, and Vardax blows him down. Dragon, however, is secured by Giants. They trade their top laner for it.
Sacrifice Werlip.
Unicorns weren't able to get there in time. Audrey clearing the wave as well.
Good spell shield by Audrey.
Oh, Hilly.
Hylissing found by Werlip. Flash.
He's gonna get a flash for a flash, and Werlip doesn't care that there's damage there. And he's able to get his ward hop out. Oh, but Power goes over the wall after him and takes him down. The Lantern came a bit late.
If Werlip kept running, Lantern Shield and Locket would have saved him. However, Hook.
And the Gilius, they're going to take a huge chunk out of him and knock him all the way down. Audrey, Peppy, both stunned up. Power of Evil doing the best he can to stave them off this tower attack.
Chachi's here.
Enough flash from Audrey. Frederick able to get back. They've got the hook. They're burning through his health, however. All of a sudden, both teams decide now is the time to fight, and they're battered in
But Gilius is flanking. Maokai is flanking. No home guards.
For the rest of the team. Gilius is unable to get away from the hook. However, it's Frederick who gets blown away by Vardags, and Werlip is a little stunned up for the moment.
Yeah, they deny a possible third dragon later. They get the extra basic movement speed outside of on the hunt right now too. So in these fights where you have to two-step, you know, dodge, dip, duck and dive, and dodge again. I believe Trevor always says control. Mid lane control is very paramount to these baits, otherwise people are going to step in. QE combo.
He's stunned. They're going to get another stun off on him. He will pull his way in. Godfred will finally land a hook on a Power of Evil, but he goes way too far. Gets shut down immediately by Power. But he's sitting on a ward right now. They have to know this is happening. Frederick, after he void rushed his way in, might be able to find favorable hit onto somebody. Looks for Chachi, gets the knockup, but Audrey and Werlip are going to be knocked back. Power of Evil jumped on by the Jax, counter struck, and now Power on the run, gets the Ignite off. trying to finish him off, but he can't do it. Shut down finally by Werlib as the Unicorns scatter.
Unicorn
Decide to body slam his way in. Vardax and Hilly waiting around the side. Will take a bit of damage. Gravity field is on. Vardax has to dash away. Baron is low. Baron is secured. Gilius comes in way too late, and he's got no escape. He's popped by Pepinero. Pepinero has not been troubled by this whatsoever. Werlib goes in maybe a little deep himself, gets the counter-strike, trying to block the lantern. Keep it away, knock him away. He can't deal with 4 unicorns at once, although he nearly managed at least to take me big.
And they lose Werlib. He does have teleport available.
Get the flash Vardax. He's gonna dash. He's into tower range, but he might be dead already. One more boomerang, that's all they need. And they can shut down this tower as well.
Unicorns on the back foot. Not only are they slowly getting outscaled this game, they are now facing the 4th dragon in the game at 40 minutes. So at 46 minutes, we could potentially be looking... Do you really want to race against the Jax, though? That is the question. Because they can send down Victor, and Victor can immediately clean these waves. If he bases, all he needs to do is get rid of the minions. Jax is so much quicker when it comes to these Nexus towers. Chachi based.
Got one sent back. Inhibitor's taken over the top. One
evening out.
Unicorns, they're calling the bluff here. Chachi is here. Gilius is here. But there are no giants to defend their own base. One Nexus turret. They've got a member lost already.
Unicorns gonna win this?
They might be able to pull it off after being so far behind. The bait was taken.
Oh my god! It's Unicorns!
Unicorns of love. Can they do it? Trampling down the giants. Yes, they can.
Top Huni especially, he will also get the help from Fevin on that Twisted Fate. I will talk about this later. Let's just introduce
We'll get it into the game.
the game first, and then we can go back to these compositions.
All right, guys, you know the drill. Hashtag SK win or hashtag FNC win. If you think Fnatic is going to continue this streak 17 games in a row, or if you think SK...
Of getting flanked, and we might see an interrupt on the Valkyrie here with the knock-up or focus on Unrated.
Rainover's going in. There's the frozen domain.
Yes!
Tries to flash. They stop it. Another one goes down, and Raid's the one they target. He's got the explosive on him, and he's gonna go down. First blood, and down goes the squid.
Ah, this is so beautiful from... I should have probably flashed Valkyrie himself. Get away there.
Perfect interrupt. Let's take a look back to the top lane as Huni has found
Level 6.
damage onto Freddy, thanks to Chum the Waters. Does he need... No, he doesn't. The minions are able to finish it off.
And Fnatic plays with these minion waves. Fnatic as a team works so well. My vision. We see Fevin, logs gold card. This is Destiny. No cleanse.
Look for Fox. He goes to the skies, but he's gonna go back to base. It looks like they just need another card on him, and with the help of a pillar, they get it. Freddy, way too late to finish this one off. Tries to find some extra damage, and Raided's there, but it is going to be a 2v3 as Freddy goes down. Sven Skaren and Unrated on the run. Playful Trickster. Huni, does he have the damage? Chum the Waters. Not quite enough. Yellowstar still looking for more.
Oh, he's stuck.
Stops the escape route from N-Rated, slowly walking away. Finally gets out.
Foul for Freddy. Push up the lane in the top lane, roam through the river, and assist Nukeduck in the mid lane. Rainover.
All right, no more history lesson. We've got no time. 2 flashes to follow Rainover, but he might just get away. There's a big rocket, a hammer shot, and finally Fox will polish him off.
History pauses for action, but we can go back because this is a has that ultimate available to neutralize these tanks, which are Gragas and Maokai on Fnatic. Huni
Seen this again.
will just go 1v1, Widow without the help from Fevivin.
Maybe he's gonna go 2v1. Freddy's finished off. It's Fevivin that gets the kill. Rainover, however, will be equalized by Fox once again, who picks up his second kill.
Rainover lost in rotation. This composition has only TF as wave clear. Duel in the bot lane.
Reckless.
No
heal.
heal.
No damage to finish Candy.
Minions?
He doesn't have a heal. Minions, they're there, but they're not enough. Candy Panda makes the outplay.
Peculiar. Not used to seeing that from Reckless over playing his hand. Corki is an incredibly good duelist with that Sheen. Multiple perks coming in there. Fnatic, a Reckless Otter is very straight in his approach. Yellowstar could cancel the back here.
He does. We'll be able to finish him off too. Or maybe just a minute. There we go.
The bravado in that play. Counting down a second.
There's no response. There's no teleport from Huni. The Destiny's up, but there's no one else on the map to be able to do anything about it.
And that's because Fnatic base in unison. They know if they go for the tower, the follow-up objective that they lose is Dragon. But in this meta game, Dragons don't matter all too much.
There's this bottom side.
Yeah, because of that, because of so many people in the bottom side, Yellowstar, no flash though.
He's got Fevivin, but he might go down here. Gold card is on. It's immediately going to be cleansed. Yellowstar on the run. Can he get away? No, it's Sven Skaren who will finish him off with a barrel, but he himself is stunned up. Rainover looking to halt the advance. Knocked up. Sven Skaren blown up by Reckless, and now Fox is on the run. Another gold card. He doesn't have another cleanse, and Fevivin will pick him up. A 2 for 1.
A good sequence of events. All in. They know Rainover will go for that play. Huni Goes wide, but Freddy's going to walk into it.
Yeah, Freddy's still taking a lot of damage, though. Ignites on, however, Huni has to playful Trickster out of the way, but Candy Panda senses an opportunity and takes him down.
Yeah, Febiven saw what was happening on the map due to Destiny. He said, well, Huni for that teleport or not. For a flank, Fnatic has the positional advantage. Let's get his group, though.
The Dragon, they get the gold card, they look for Candy Panda, should be able to take him down. He's going to flash right into Rainover and get knocked up again. The barrel attempts to push them all back, but not before the support and AD carry are down. Svenskeren going to the wrong base. He's taken down, and Huni comes up with a couple more.
Beautiful vision control flank from Fnatic here, but that gold card or whatever stunned Candy Panda. Should never happen. Never allow SK to do that. That's what they do. They find those threats on Fnatic and then eliminate them, just like they're eliminating Freddy right here.
Yeah, he's not got any way to escape. Febiven will finish him off. Fnatic.
Only TF has wave clear. Yellowstar was pillaring the creeps to slow them down, but didn't really help them. Yeah, this is as free as a Baron gets.
Yeah,
will they trade it for inhibitor is the question. That is the only question that matters. Improved recalls are only 4 seconds now. So we're going to see improved recalls with the home guards from the Baron and maybe additional home guards too.
2 towers traded for this Baron. Will they give up the inhibitor? It looks like that's going to be the case. Fnatic are racing to try and catch them. The inhibitor goes down, but will they lose a few of their lives? Fox, he's going to get knocked up to the skies and taken down by Reckless, looking for even more as Freddy has also melted down and raided, looking.
He's still at Sonya's.
Finish off. It's going to be a Rainover going around the backside. Febiven gets his gold card on. That's a double kill for Huni in the meantime. Febiven trying to make this his lucky day, and he does. Gets the ace. 25 minutes, not even. Nice and refreshing to see them do that. Febiven still stacking that score. Hasn't been killed this game. Yellowstar, however, might be caught. Throws the pillar. Freddy follows him in, but there's a teleport coming in for Huni. They might be able to turn this around. Throws the fish and raided. Rainover gets knocked back, but Candy Panda gets picked up. The Urchin strike. Reckless knocks Fox out, and now Freddy tries to make something happen, but he goes down. Reckless resets on his jump, and all of a sudden it's only Svenskeren.
Almost free-shotting tanks. He collected 1 gold card on Candy Panda, and then wild cards came out. Only 1 Q strike from
Still chasing like
From Fizz coming out was enough to finish it off, and Fnatic just has so much damage right now. This game is, almost
not your base.
Impossible to come. Yeah, Sven, wrong base. Huni reset the tower with playing Tricksters once the minions come in. Not deciding to take any risks. Second inhibitor goes down, 2 of them down. This is a duel of junglers. You do not interfere.
Well, Yellowstar, the memo. He's coming in. Deal those resistances.
That's just lame.
Oh, Sven.
A gentleman's duel is not to be interrupted, even when you have 18-0.
Well, Reckless joined the party. I think it's going to end pretty soon. Down he goes. Reckless will get a long... They don't need to dive. They've got Reckless on this Tristana, shredding through the tower. The fish is on. Svenskeren gets chomped. Tower's taken out. Huni goes in. Rainover's on the backside. Steal those resistances, says Yellowstar. Looking for even more. And raided. Blown back by Reckless. Now Huni a little low. Candy Panda, he's going to go down as well. Destiny comes out. Svenskeren, that's his 5th under career death, and that is not going to make him happy. Febiven on the steps of the fountain, and Fnatic on the steps of 17 wins in a row. Freddy is trying to chase him down, but it looks like it might be his lucky day, and he makes it out yet again. Nexus towers are falling. SK cannot hold back the tide, and Fnatic are 1 win away from the perfect season.
We've talked about, obviously, before the show started, with how these compositions that want a team fight in the mid-game anyway, the goal is not to go 50 minutes into the game where there is enough matching, which is no here from Rio. Something we see more and more Twisted Fate players do, obviously cooldown reduction groups, and then you go for these early home guards. They start enabling you to set up some of these gangs, and the first one,
wow, Soaz gets away from Chum the Waters, but he's not going to get away from the gold card. I think it timed out. Wild Growth comes up. Ryu's in trouble. First blood secured by Amazing. They're not done yet. Origin are looking for Oda Wamne. They taste something fishy. Glitterlance is going to get fired out in a moment, and kill secured for Soaz.
massive mistake from H.
Buy time, meet up with my jungler eventually, because I have Stand United to my disposal, and then you just go into the enemy tower, you juke Ryu, because Ryu was stuck, had to flash over all the way. Gold card timed out, and then suddenly Shentan comes into the double dive. Beautiful pathing by Soul. What a misplay from H2K.
H2K made a play up top that didn't work out. It cost H2K control in this game. Amazing and Soaz looking to run down Hyun, and the Wild Growth has been used. No W9D1 is teleported in. There's no chum the waters. Amazing has decided to turn it back around. Stand United from Mithy, gonna connect with a taunt. Well done, Kasing, you've got a death sentence, but it may not matter. Flash forward, Mithy gets the kill credit. Hyanen's hopping, skipping, and jumping away as Kasing's gonna chase down Soaz on the back. A double taunt into a kill for Hyanen. Now Origin overcommits.
Well, it's 2 kills, but they get a mid-tower, so it's still worth it for Origin again. They keep pushing every single lane, and they have this Shen to always turn to find Kasing. Well, okay.
Kasing, Kaching, this time for Peke.
And Amazing is doing the same.
And Amazing's gone, so a little bit of lack of focus, mate. Statistically speaking, if they keep this up to 25 minutes, to 20 minutes, it'll equal a 95% win rate. It's gonna get hurt as death sentence will be going down. Niels gets caught out.
That was
Two-man gang.
2 flashes and a ghost used to get an 80k.
Pushing, standing way too far, but this time around Origin didn't have map pressure. We might see another fight though. Lulex getting caught.
He's the one that's been caught, invading for a blue buff. Kill goes to Mithy.
I like what Miffy did there. He blocked the global push, because if a support pick can counter your mid lane pick this hard, you will lose map control, and in turn give up a lot of dragons.
Until this game, so as Mithy had played that Shen, so maybe even H2K forgetting about it a little.
However, can Origin use Expect It better than Elements can use Frog, and that is the question right now.
Origin seem to have control of the Dragon Pit Crepo. They've at least got some control. 0 contest from H2K. That is number 3.
That
12
means
minutes.
12 minutes.
Aspect. And there's a banner of command here for Mithy Shen. We'll need to see if that can help control some of these side lanes. Ryu's Destinied in. Niels is Valked away.
Teleport on the top side of the top right of the corner. Somebody's gonna flank.
Peke, Chaos Storm's gonna need to come down, and it will, but it's not gonna be enough. Hyanen's got himself a kill. H2K, what can they do with the numbers advantage? Wild Growth is on Niels. Hyanen gets a double. Now Soaz is in trouble. Forced to flash over the wall. H2K may be able to...
It's very, very big, even though afterwards W9D1 couldn't.
Sorry, gentlemen, Amazing is now in trouble. Wild Growth comes up, but the Rend will be enough with another pierce. Hyanen gets another kill.
Just did there. He bought 30 seconds, enough to push the mid lane. Then enough in turn to force H2K to go mid. W9D1 flanking though.
Gonna get the playful Trickster, applies the slow. Mithy gets knocked backwards into a death sentence, and Ryu secures the kill. That's the support down.
Just a little bit. Obviously, it's easy to talk in hindsight, but right now for H2K, no, well, Kalista first.
Oh, Hyanen!
Never mind, Corki is the best champion.
Yeah,
Takes down Kalista.
There we go.
A single rocket.
Crepo, what have you done? Peke is going to try zone away Lulex. He's chunked below half. Baron's being secured. Ryu, Destiny's available, but he will not use it. Origin, get the Baron.
So
good
smart,
call.
Clever, called it. Dragon is alive. You've been working towards it for such a long time in this game. Amazing though.
He's going to get hooked up.
TP as well
Pulled
behind.
backwards. That's a 2-man play. I think that's an Ignite burning as well. W9D1 is looking for a target. Playful Trickster does not get over the wall. That is a giant Niels. He's going to Valk in defense. We do see the fight continuing to break out. W9D1 is forced to back away. Nobody's down yet. Cleanse comes out from Peke, and we see Hyanen clearing out that minion wave. Amazing. The only victim of the...
Combined with teleports is what H2K need to open up this map. However, they pick up the first dragon now. Oh, Hyanen.
Super worth it though. Dragon number 1.
Should have went into the pit.
5 dragons, that's obviously super annoying for them. They might be able to at least push into the base of H2K.
Your wild cards mean nothing to me, says the kind of minion. Nilso.
Chum the Waters this time connects when Niels is in melee range on his Corki. W9D1 is going in. That's a decent explosive cast from Lulex, but he dies for the trouble. Death Sentence connects on Niels, and he will be going down as well. Chaos Storm is hurting, but Origin back away.
Baron's going down quickly though.
Again, still no ulti for Rio here, so H2K has to just engage head on if they want to fight. Amazing though, going in.
Origin are going to be turning this fight around. Fate's Call is up. Hyanen's on the back line, throwing out those spears. Rend will secure the first kill of the fight. The Chaos Storm trying to reply for Origin. So far, it's a 1-0 in favor of H2K. Ryu goes golden. He's got no support. The Lantern is there. He gets the Lantern! No, but the Pixie follows through. 1-for-1, mid for jungle.
Look how hard it is though for H2K suddenly to get onto the carries because they didn't have the ulti from Ryu, didn't have anywhere to TP forward to so they only got Amazing down. They're back though to try and stop this one.
Kasing and Lulex are in trouble. It's a flash forward from Peke. He's got himself another kill onto Kasing. W9D1 is in and amongst everybody. Hyanen gets turned into a munchkin, and he gets munched by Origin. W9D1, one more playful Trickster. It is not enough. 2 more kills to Origin.
Really like how quickly Origin realizes, oh, Kalista's standing over there. Let's all ignore W9D1 and just instantly switch it over. Hyanen goes down. This is what Origin were looking for. Bait out some of these globals here so there's no threat to your backline. And then you're what? 10,000 AP X-Pecker. Obviously the hourglass, but big mistake from Lulix not getting one of these squishy targets. Look down here, left corner as well. We can see how Origin has just picked up the 4th dragon.
Chunked out by that death ray. Look at the minions down bottom. I think that Banter of Command empowered minion will be shoving. Origin crack open the base and get the first inhibitor at 42 minutes.
Wonder where they're going to rotate next.
It might just be 2 sieges and 2 banners.
Two, I think the last one here is just that
it's an imposter.
He's trying.
Wow.
Not as cool though.
Those
barrels don't help. You can smite them.
These cannon minions have done almost more damage to structures than H2K have as a team. Great play from Origin. Gonna secure themselves another inhibitor in a moment or two.
Hey man, all cannons must die and serve and all. Here we go, team fight.
Soaz is thrown down. The hourglass. Odoamne is hopped in, he's hopped out. The explosive cast has knocked amazing in. The Chaos Storm is wreaking havoc across H2K's backline. Yona gets one, but it is simply not enough. Frank the Tank and Bob's cousin doing all the help for Origin. They're onto the Nexus turrets. They're taking it down. Ryu's trying to go for one last play. It will not be enough. With Origin taking out the Nexus, they are qualified for the semi-finals and have booked their tickets to Stockholm.
I think it's fine.
I totally misread that. I really thought the disappointed Deficio was about to start dishing out the damage for Kennen, but he did not. Instead, a lot of praise, assuming Cabo can get to the backline. Hashtag EL win or hashtag...
The damage to Spell Shield. They gave full XP to Niftos. He's level 2 already. Betsy, he has no flash.
No, he's in so much trouble. Death Sentence connects. Ignite is down. Betsy's going down. Kill credit to Nif.
So, I was setting it up, but AD carry-wise, you want the Cork to Solar Farm, not the Sivir. Wave is pushing back down, so they're reading the minion wave, saying Cumshot is going to overextend. Hooked in.
Cumshot is overextending. There is still a flash available. Flame Spitter is out. There comes Dexter. Dexter tunnels forward. He gets the knock-up. The Flame Spitter and the Furious Bite get the kill for Elements. Locket would benefit Gambit. Actually, it would benefit both teams because of the magic damage. We'll get more serious in a moment as Elements are now onto the first dragon. With Gambit backing, they saw Cabo leave lane, they saw Betsy leave lane, and Elements pick up an uncontested dragon. Easy peasy.
I really like Elements' focus around this mid lane from the early roam. Nif had to Dexter now ganking, forcing both summons from Betsy. It allows them to push him back to base and then take this dragon. JWoww though, my friend, he's a level 6 cow. He's not afraid of that tower. And
Equalizer had been used despite the overheating JWoww. Cabashard's coming in with a slicing maelstrom, and he gets the kill credit. Gambit securing. Because Betsy in a little bit of trouble. When the hunt comes out, Chain of the
Rylai's
will start spreading. Dexter's going to find Diamond and Moops. So Elements are in the mid lane. Dexter's forced to tunnel to safety. He finds a second tunnel. Teleport comes in from JWoww onto that tunnel. Equalizer waiting for it. Connects! Death Sentence into Equalizer. Moops is slowed by the box as well. Ghost is trying to peel them away. Tabs as well as Froggen is going to be able to pick up a kill there onto Moops. Now Gosu, he's been connected. The Death Sentence flashes over the wall, over to the Troll tunnel. Traded one back. Betsy's got himself a
100% safe. Gambit tried to set up a counterplay to the grouping around this dragon from Elements. They did manage to create, they got one kill for it, traded 1-for-1 in the bot lane tower, so it was something. Still not able to contest it.
Again, actually, Gambit decided to back away. They saw JWoww coming from the river. Equalizer is out. Gosu starts getting burned down by that Leandries that he's picked up. Betsy going to connect with the Chain of Corruption. That's going to spread Elements up. They picked up a kill onto Froggen, but the Captain Surprise will do a little more. Now JWoww's forced to run away. Cabashard takes a chunk from Tabs, and that's 2 members of Elements down. Teleport.
And then you wait for teleport.
Cabashard! Slicing Maelstrom, he's going to connect with Froggen. So does the body, but the Lantern, Nif is going huge this game. The box is down, that's going to slow Gosu. Froggen is still alive. Nif does not connect to the Death Sentence, but the Living Artillery does. Tabs has come.
TP again, remember guys, so he can make a play.
20 seconds before Dragon, he's going to get in, but he's only going to find Nif. The support is now down, but it's Froggen that they need. Diamond forced to retreat. Living Artillery misses, but it's Tabs that's going to get the kill secure. Now they're going to turn their attention to roast Gosu Pepper. He's down. Elements is going crazy. They
another few minutes for Gambit before they have another teleport.
Never shot. Unfortunate to not find Froggen. But tower secured. Shot. He's going to get caught by death sentence. Gambit, they're committing for this. They're going to get another kill onto Nip, but look at the equalizer, splitting Gambit up completely. A defensive explosive cast from Diamond, Prox, and Gosu will once again be the sacrificial cow. He's going to go back in for one headbutt pulverize. Buy some time for the rest of Gambit. Betsy and Gosu alone, living artillery after living artillery after living artillery. Cabochon forced to flash away.
Oh!
Is down. Reese gets the kill. The Captain Surprise will not be in range. 1 for 2.
First one cleared out. There's only one left. It's gonna disappear in just a few seconds. So he's running out of wards behind Elements. And that is a massive problem. Gambit,
and look at the side lanes.
Gambit, very few pink wards as well, so they're not really denying that much vision away from Elements. Engage coming.
So Equalizer is down, Betsy's in trouble. Chain of Corruption comes out. Diamond has flashed in. Dexter's jumped in as well. Cabochon's gonna get the slicing maelstrom. Froggen is down. Nip follows as well. That electrical surge is doing work. Cabochon will lose his life for this engage. He's still alive.
They get the dragons. All the work Elements put into 4 dragons so far. The call that was made 25 minutes ago, boys, 5 dragons, that's the goal. Don't do anything, 5 dragons. And you just start the Baron instantly, but Elements are nearby. They're just gonna walk in.
That's a flash forward. Cabochon's found 3. Explosive Cask is gonna split Elements up. Dexter's gonna be the first victim here. No, he's not. He's tunneled away. Betsy a little late to the party, and the poke of living artillery is coming out. Diamond will be going down. It's Tabs that kills Diamond Prox. And all of a sudden, Gambit are now in trouble.
Oh!
Living artillery.
Oh,
living artillery. JWoww gets the kill. Deficio, I think you're wrong. The crowd has spoken, and the pew pew sound effect is for a living artillery. If you think that's definitely the case, tweet at LLD Sports at home. And there we go. Living artillery. Following suit, Betsy forced away. Baron will be secured by Elements. After Gambit started the play, started the fight, but losing on the hunt is down. They want the tower. Teleport's coming out from Cabochon behind. Tower's not secured yet. Diamond forced to defend. Chain of Corruption doesn't connect, but Cabochon finds Froggen. The Pure Machine is with Gambit.
He needs the rest of the team, though, to help. JWoww might be caught out.
He has been, but he may be able to turn the tide. Starts to overheat. Gonna flash into Gosu Pepper, who gets the pulverize in the headbutt. JWoww's trying to make the best of a bad situation and look for Moops. I do not believe he will find him. Goes Golden. Moops walks into the Flame Spitter as Cabochon has arrived. Deal with Dexter in the middle lane. He has to deal with Tabs in the top lane. The rest of Gambit are on the Dragon. Dexter secured a tower already.
It's gonna start that split push on its own. And it's gotten them a tower, forcing JWoww to take it. But the important thing is, Froggen had no summoners. He used them in that last fight where he was caught out. And of course the teleport.
With that banner empowered Baron minion.
But man, Froggen, the fact he has no defensive item at this point means that respect the potential flank coming, and that just bites them in the behind. And now Dexter
gonna get knocked backwards. Chain of Corruption will give Betsy the kill. Gambit, they say screw the Dragon. Tower of the game. 50 minutes has gone by. Death sentence on Diamond, but that's not the target you're looking for. Gambit has
got the Baron, won the team fight because Freddy TP'd in with the Shen, didn't finish off the neck. And Dexter's instantly okay. Set up a bit of vision. Might be caught out though.
Dexter's in a little bit of trouble. Actually, Dexter's in a whole lot of trouble. He's gonna try to get away from the explosive cast. Moves, flashes, belts in aggressively. Cabochon will find him. It's gonna be a minute-long death timer. Gambit now have, as Gambit will secure the 3rd Baron of the game. If we are lucky enough to see one more
probably played poke, can push that advantage you get in the mid game very often, and snowball. Again, heavy AB poke.
80 minutes, the dream. Knew I'd seen it somewhere. Gosu Pepper's looking for something. Teleport! Cabochon's found Tabs and JWoww. Electrical surge is up. Cabochon also bought an Hourglass. Diamond, you threw the explosive cask too early. Betsy's found a kill on Froggen before Nip takes him down. That's a double kill for Nip. Death sentence. Machines are down. Elements are looking for an inhibitor, but will they go for more?
They didn't get Froggen this time around. It was Tabs that Cabochon managed to deal all his damage to, and that is not the guy you wanted to take down early. Froggen.
Diamond's down! Elements, they are patient enough to find the kill. Cabochon is looking for an engage. Where is he? Teleport's not available. Gosu Pepper's being roasted. Gambit's engage tools from Gosu and from Diamond are not there, but Cabochon, he's got a flash and a slicing maelstrom. He's going to throw down the hourglass, as does Jaywell. Cabochon will go down. It's Nif that gets the kill. 4-3 and 7. Betsy is alone. Betsy has to defend, and Nexus turret is down. And at 63 minutes, Elements are taking down the Nexus turrets. Elements are taking down the Nexus, and Elements are keeping their playoff dreams alive.
Very much, Sharks. Man, it has been a weird day today. We've had a backdoor, a base race, and our studio's basically turned into a bird cage as well. So with all of the action from today's games on the books, we want to take a look at where the teams stand at the end of the day's action. With only 5 games remaining, the top 4 spots are already locked in for the playoff brackets. They're not going to change at all, but the last 2 spots in playoffs are up for grabs. Elements, Gambit, Giants, and Roccat are all contending.
7 and 10.
Sorry, there's a Cogmore loop.
They are all on the same points right now. Tomorrow's games are going to determine that a whole heap. I actually predicted Elements to make it through. We'll see if they do. What this means for the playoff bracket, 3rd and 4th are locked in. All of these games will be a best of 5. You can see that Fnatic and Origin already into those semi-finals. And that means they will be going to Stockholm, whether they win or lose those semis. And it'll be interesting to see who is going to be playing all the way to the finals. Yeah,
and in that finals, the winner of the finals in Stockholm will go straight to the World Championship in later this year, in September,
Definitely the case. So that'll be the first team to qualify for Worlds. There will be more spots available. The second team to qualify will be through championship points. Now, you get championship points for placing highly in the spring and summer split playoffs. This is where the championship points currently stand from spring. Fnatic obviously winning that one. H2K as well as UOL, one leg ahead of everybody else in terms of qualifying for Worlds, but we need to see how far they can run in the playoff bracket once we get that started in 2 weeks' time.
Right, and it's all about the summer split championship points. The 2 teams you want to keep your eyes on really are H2K and the Unicorns of Love for where they end up at the end of the playoff bracket, because H2K currently are 20 points behind the Unicorns of Love. You can see the 2nd and 3rd spot are 20 points from each other, so it is all still on the line with those playoff points.
It really is, and of course the teams that do not then qualify through either winning the summer playoffs or through having the most championship points will then do battle in a first-time regional qualifier. This is the first time we've done it in the LCS, and the way that it will work is it runs straight from left to right. 5th place 6th, based on your championship points, the winner plays 4th, the winner plays 3rd, and whoever ends up winning this entire bracket will then qualify as the 3rd and final seed for the World Championships in 2015.
So that's all a long time in the future. We've still got our playoffs still to go, and to join us for the quarterfinals and the semi-final action here in Berlin leading up to the big show in Stockholm, head over to lolesports.com/tickets, where seats are still available.
Yes, and maybe you can join us and start going pew-pew a little bit more. There is still a lot to decide here in Europe over the coming weeks, but for now, I'm going to head back to you guys to take a look at the final games of the summer split.